Hello and welcome back. Second semester is in full swing and classes are back in session and the show must go on. And by show, I mean the Robert Morris Women's Basketball Coaches Show. I'm your host, Chris Mueller, joined always by Associate Head Coach Charlie Buscalia and our player guest this week, Niki, freshman point guard. Thanks to the both of you for joining me. Coach, we'll start with you. The team's 3-1 in the NEC, currently on a 2-game winning streak. What did you like that you saw over the wins in Bryan and Fairleigh Dickinson?
I think we got some great contributions from our leadership. We had lulls in both games. We didn't play perfect games for 40 minutes, especially in the Fairleigh Dickinson game. But I thought we had some players step up and really take the team under their wing and elevate us to get both victories. And
talking about players stepping up, Artemis Pannu named Choice Hotels NEC Player of the Week in the Fairleigh Dickinson game. She broke the all-time NEC leading rebounding record. What does that accomplishment mean for this program?
I think it means a tremendous amount for Artemis individually of her work ethic and having that accolade of being the conference's leading rebounder. There's a lot of great rebounders out of this league. I know at our school we had a rebounder that was one of the top rebounders in the conference before she surpassed her here at Robert Morris, but now it's surpassing the whole league. Is an amazing individual accomplishment, but I think it has to go, it goes hand in hand with her work ethic. Artemis has had a great work ethic since she's been here, ever since freshman year. She's been able to step on the court and be out there enough to achieve accomplishment like this. So it wasn't never given to her that she was out on the court. It was her work ethic that got her out there as a freshman. I think some of the freshmen this year now can look at what she did and accomplishing such a great record, and they could achieve for their own goals. I think Artemis is very happy to be the rebounding record champion, but for this conference. But I think she would trade in all that for a chance to go to the NCAA tournament.
And the NEC has proven to be very competitive this season. Do you feel it's a type of conference where each team could beat each other on any given night?
Of course. Most leagues, it's usually that way. Obviously there's some special leagues where some teams that are in the top 5, really dominate a certain conference. But in our league, you could see everyone, has had their struggles, and most people have dropped the game. So, we had our slip up at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart turned around, had their slip up at Wagner. You're going to have to travel on the road. You're going to have to, you're going to have to play in loud environments, tight places. Your routine's going to be sometimes joggled around. So yeah, it's a very spread out league when it comes to the wins and the losses this year. I think it's going to be very competitive. I don't think anybody right now is looking at one team to really run away with it. So staying hungry and growing from freshmen, early on, I think that's going to be a key part of our success.
Right, and now you have St. Francis coming in here on Saturday. What's the coaching staff focusing on heading into that game? I mean, it must have to be defense, as they're a team that put up 111 points against FDU earlier in the year.
You're right about that. It's going to be something that is defense is driven with them. They like to play a certain style. It's very unique how they play, and they like to get the ball up quickly, and they like to shoot it quickly, and they like you to try to get caught up in their style of game. There's two ways of beating them. You beat them at their own game, or you control the game yourself. So I think we have to do what we have to do to make it more of our tempo, our game, and make sure that we're not falling trap to what they want us to do. And this is a rivalry game, so it's on our home court. We're going to have a lot of excitement. We're expecting a great crowd. With being Women's Sports Day, so I think it'll be an exciting atmosphere. And we're just working on our team, just going out there and getting better at the things they can do, and we got to get them to play our game.
Thank you, Coach. Anna, we'll move on to you. You started your career overseas back in Greece, and now in your first year here at Robert Morris. What's the biggest adjustment been in your first season here in America?
I think the biggest adjustment was the defense and the intense in the defensive strategy. I mean, in Europe, we used to play more without minds in defense and not physical. Here's a physical game with contacts, so that was the big adjustment for me.
Yes, and you're second on the team in scoring behind Artemis this season. What part of your game do you focus on that you think's brought you the most success?
I mean, it's all about the team, because my teammates work for me, I work for them. It's a teamwork. If we can grab the rebound, I can score. If somebody doesn't send me a good ball screen, I can score neither. So when I'm open, all the players can see me I take the ball. If I can score, I would score. That's all. It's all about team.
And you and fellow freshman guard Janae Brown have created quite the tandem in the backcourt. How do you feel that each other's skills complement each other?
I think what we complete each other. Like during practice, during the drills, we used to play each other against each other. We spend so many time together. We discuss about everything because we are both freshmen. We live at the same dorm. We're so close. We are both point guards. Yeah, now I'm playing the shooting guard more, but we help each other.
Well, thank you very much to the both of you. Look, as the Colonials faced off with St. Francis here Saturday at the Sewell Center. Tip-off is set for 3 p.m.